All right, duration formatter. Given an integer number of seconds, return a string representing the same duration in the format of hours, minutes, seconds, where h is the number of hours, is the number of minutes, and ss is the number of seconds. Return the time using the following rules. Second should always be 2 digits. Minutes should omit leading zeros when they aren't needed. Use 0 if the duration is less than 1 minute. Hours should be included only if they're greater than 0. Okay. So first, to begin, we're going to need to figure out our hours, minutes, and seconds. So let's see. Let minutes equal. Or wait, I might have to do hours first. Yeah, hours would equal our seconds divided by 60, so 3,600. So then minutes equal. No, we can't do hours. So it would be. And then we need the remainder of that. So we would do modulo 60. And then equal. And that would just be 60. So that'll give us our hours, minutes, and seconds. Wait, no, that won't. This will need to be floor. This is going to give us a float value, and we only want the integer value, which I guess we could do parse int as well, but for this, I'm just going to do math. Floor, and that should give us the same answer. And then seconds is just the remainder, so we don't need to do any rounding with that. Okay. Undo our format seconds. What we're going to do is seconds. I want to change it to a string. We want to add the start 2 places with zeros if there is no number. Yeah. And we'll also want to format the minutes, but only if the hours are greater than. I guess we could do greater than. I was going to do greater than or equal to 1. It's going to be the same thing. So if it is greater than 0, format minutes is going to equal minutes to string at the start with for 2 spaces with 0. Wait, no, I'm giving this an integer. We want a string, right? Yeah, we're returning a string. So wait, do we want? Yeah. We're changing it to a string. So we want the character. And then now that we have that, these all should be formatted correctly. Why am I getting an issue there? Oh, I know why. Because I also need a false. It'll just be, otherwise it just returns minutes. So what we return is, what's our format? No. We're going to need hours are greater than 0. going to return one format, not one. We're going to need, so if it's greater than 0, we want hours to be included. So it's going to be hours, and then minutes, and seconds. Else, we're just going to return. Doesn't, do we have to? Okay, so we just return one character. Then we just return minutes and second. And we need a minutes. Okay, let's try it. No. Oh, I see what I did. I reversed these. This should be, I'm looking for the remainder of the hours, and then I need to divide that by 60. There we go. And solved.